Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 2 of Deep-Rooted Podcast. I am your host, the Custom Sager Tyler, and that's your co-host, Advanced Cinimal, or Matthew, or whatever you choose from his plethora of names he goes by. Last episode...
I'm more of an entity.
What's up?
I'm more of an entity.
An entity? Okay. Well, since time of recording this, which is, it's like 1 o'clock, or 1 a.m. After I posted the first clip on TikTok, which was Matthew's Spider-Man ranking, he got kind of flamed for his opinions or his Spider-Man ranking. What do you have to say about the people who were saying that you had mental issues?
I think that's a bit over the top, but I respect their opinions to a certain extent.
Well, you have the one guy saying, okay, this guy has some mental issues because Spider-Man 3 should have been right after Morbius. That's a stupid take. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I don't
Right
either.
after Morbius? Really? Like, that's absurd. And then some other guy just said, I'm sorry, but he had Spider-Man 3 at number 1. Don't really know what he meant by that, but alright. So I don't think they were very receptive to your opinions there. But, oh well, that's what the point of this podcast is, I guess. So, we have a few things I would like to go over with you. Starting with this, I'm not sure if this is like 100% true. I saw it on TikTok and it seems true. What do you think about Pedro Pascal being casted as Mr. Fantastic?
Not who I would have went with, but I guess
I
I
mean,
don't know.
does he really fit the Mr. Fantastic though? Like, he doesn't really give me Reed Richards.
From what I've seen, probably not. But by the time the movie comes out or starts the film, I might change my mind.
Well, he's like Joel in Last of Us. Like, he fits like maybe that kind of character. He's more like, I don't know. He just doesn't give me nerd vibes like how Reed Richards is supposed to. Also, if my voice gets weird sometimes, more PSA for the audience. I've had like my throat's been kind of annoying me for the past. It's starting to go away though, but that's probably why. But I don't know. I just don't like it. Like, I don't know why they recasted John Krasinski.
Because he got killed.
Well, that's a multiverse variant, and it's not like they recasted Doctor Strange every time he was in a different universe.
No,
What do you mean, no?
I mean I don't know. That's what I meant.
Oh, all right. I don't know. I just don't really like it. I give that rate. I get the thing is like a 5 out of 10.
Damn.
Like, it has room to be okay, but besides that, it's not very like it's not very. I don't know. I just don't know. I
They're
don't know.
probably gonna fumble.
Probably Marvel's. Do you think the Marvel is in like shambles right now?
It's been in shambles ever since Endgame.
Fair point, honestly. I think they've been more in shambles. All their stuff's been bombing, and people are left because they're starting to deliver more bad stuff like constantly.
The only like really good thing that's come out since Endgame is Loki.
Uh No Way Home's really good.
Don't even start with me.
Well, I don't understand as a Spider-Man fan how you don't like No Way Home.
The plot ain't good.
Okay, so what,
The story ain't good.
bro? Toby, Tom, and Andrew. As a Spider-Man
Cameos
fan,
don't make.
immediately you should appreciate this.
I appreciate it. The movie's still not good though.
There's no way you're saying this is a bad movie.
It's a mediocre movie. It's not bad. From what it could have been, it's mediocre.
Oh my gosh, that's just you choose to be high on some things and then low on others, and it kind of baffles me, to be honest with you.
You choose to be low on like most things,
Not most things, just most things that you seem to be high on. And
which is
also, I'm not low on anything. I never said Across the Spider-Verse was a bad or mediocre movie. I just had other things above it, and you got mad at me.
you said Sukuna is like a top 10 worst fucking
Yeah, he is.
character.
Because he is. He's
He's
not a good
not.
villain. He's not a good
He
villain.
is.
He's just
Have you
not.
even read the story?
I have, and he doesn't. Each villain, I know it takes a while for plot to develop, but each villain has kind of a clear-cut motive. Sukuna doesn't really have a motive. Besides, I guess he said he was gonna kill Gojo. That was about it.
Which was his motive, and he got it done.
There are better villains in JJK than Sukuna.
No, there's not.
I'm taking Kenjaku over Sukuna. I would take Mahito over Sukuna. I would.
What?
I would damn near consider taking Jogo over Sukuna.
Well, Jogo's second best. Jogo's in his own category.
There's better villains in his own show than him.
No, there's not.
There really is.
The only one I could see you can make an argument for is Mahito.
I say Mahito, Jogo. I say Kenjaku.
Kenjaku's not better than him.
I'm gonna say Geto himself was a better villain.
What do you mean? He appeared for like 2 fucking chapters in the manga.
Him as a villain, maybe, but he had the entirety of Zero to be the main antagonist. They showed his downfall in season 2.
And Sukuna's been the main antagonist for 2 seasons.
He's had only a handful of appearances, though.
That doesn't matter. He's appeared more than fucking Geto.
But Geto was a better villain in his screen time than Sukuna.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
You look at the emotional trauma he put Yuji through, it doesn't even compare to what Geto's done.
Okay, and? Mahito put Yuji through more.
Not really.
You could argue Sukuna and Mahito gave Yuji the same amount of emotional damage.
I don't know.
You could argue.
Yuji wasn't... Well, he was crying when Nobara died, but...
Nobara, Nanami, he fucking killed
I
fucking forgot his name.
He kind of just went berserk mode when he killed Nanami.
Yeah, because he got mad. I mean, he broke down when Sukuna, like, destroyed Shibuya, but...
He also killed his mentor.
Yeah. He might have killed
Megumi,
who knows? Is
he's
Megumi
kind of
dead at this point? Like, is he actually, like, confirmed to be dead?
He's not confirmed to be dead. He's kind of just on hiatus.
I think he's dead. I think that was Sukuna transcending. I think there's no way Megumi's body survives.
Oh.
Okay, well, we already had this discussion once. But, this is really random. What fandom do you believe to be the most toxic fandom out there?
From my experience...
I'm gonna say... I'm gonna throw up either... I might say Star Wars.
For me, it might be Star Wars, but I think One Piece has... It's up there.
It definitely is. Each anime has their really bad fans. One Piece fans are a little. I don't even think One Piece. Okay, I have to think about it. I don't even know if One Piece has the worst out of anime fandoms. I think the Attack on Titan fandom's pretty bad.
Naruto's fandom is shit.
They're more of. I don't know. It's just a more tame version of One Piece fandom.
Dragon Ball fans can get bad when they fucking want to.
They definitely can. With he ain't beating Goku.
That's just going on for too long.
He's not beating Goku.
I mean, I guess nobody can.
Oh shit! You know another fandom? Okay, I don't know if it's really a fandom, but it's more of a subgenre of people. Disney adults. Fuck the Disney adults.
I don't even know what those are.
You don't know what Disney adults are?
No.
Bro, they're like the middle-aged women that are like, or I guess not even women, but they mostly are women that are like obsessively, like creepily obsessed over Disney stuff. They'll like always point out like hidden Mickeys and like random facts and shit, and it's like really annoying.
Probably annoying. I guess just they're smart, so keep it up, I guess.
I don't know. I don't like encouraging the Disney adults. If you did your research on Disney adults, I feel like you would be in agreement with me right now.
I feel like they're just annoying. I feel like they really don't do anything that harmful.
I don't know, man. They kind of do. They really kind of do.
Can you give me an example?
I mean, they nuked Disney at one point.
What?
I don't know. I was just chatting shit. I don't
Did you
know.
say they nuked Disney?
Yeah.
The hell?
I don't know.
I don't remember that happening.
I don't fucking know. I was just chatting shit. Oh shit. Okay, this is a movie I kind of wanted to talk about here. We talked about it a little bit before this episode. What would you give Godzilla -1?
As a Godzilla movie or as a movie in general?
Does it rank differently depending on which one?
Yeah.
Okay, as a movie in general.
As a movie in general, 7.8.
Okay, as a Godzilla movie.
9.
I think it's a 9 out of 10 both ways.
It could be, for a Godzilla movie, it could be like an 8.5 to a 9.
Okay,
It's interchangeable.
what's deterring it for you to be an actual good movie? Because I think that the human stuff is so good it carries to be an actual good movie as well.
I don't care about humans.
Well,
Oh,
okay,
that sounds wrong.
you gotta think about it like this: the human stuff. No one goes to watch a Godzilla movie for the humans. That's an
If you do, you're weird.
Yeah, no shit. That's the thing. Like that's yeah, no shit. Everyone knows that. But the human stuff always takes up like 75% of the movie. So when talking about Godzilla movies, in terms of if they're good or not, you kind of have to bring up the human stuff when it makes up so much of the movie. And you could argue that the human stuff in -1 is as good, if not better, than the Godzilla stuff.
It is, but I was more pleased watching King of the Monsters as a Godzilla fan than I was
Godzilla,
-1.
but King of the Monsters isn't that good of a movie base wise because of the human shit. It's fucking horrendous.
It's still a 10 out of 10 Godzilla movie, though.
For purely based on how much Godzilla fucks shit up in the monsters, I will agree. If it was more Godzilla stuff, it could be like a 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 movie. But because movie wise, the human stuff drags it down so much, it's like a 6, 7. I think that
I don't know.
the action sequences and what the Godzilla's and the monsters like Mothra and Ghidorah are actually doing, because you actually get to see Godzilla like do some shit like his atomic breath finisher, like where he's actually fighting other things. Whereas in -1, when you see Godzilla, he's only ever really just kind of walking around destroying shit mindlessly. But I will say that the atomic breath in -1 is the best atomic breath any Godzilla's had.
I think for the low budget they had, it was really good. Like, it exceeded good.
It really
But
was.
I think the MonsterVerse Godzilla is still the best one.
I don't know because the monster. Well, -1's Godzilla. I guess since I was confused whether he was supposed to be like a rehash of Heisei Godzilla or not because he really looks like him. But I guess it's his own like thing. But I think -1's Godzilla is my new like my definitive Godzilla. Hold on, give me 1 second. My throat's dying. I'm going to have to make the regrettable decision of drinking tap water out of my bathroom sink. Hold on.
We're leaving this part in by the audience. Insert a video of my cat. My cat's fucking awesome, isn't she?
This is a really regrettable decision of mine. I'm probably about to die of lead poisoning like the next like 42 hours.
It's an exaggeration.
Oh shit. I hate tap water. But my throat's like dying, so.
It's not worse than fucking spring water.
Deer Park water? Fucking hell. I would drink a gallon of bathroom sink tap water before I drank Deer Park.
All spring water is just bad.
It really is. I don't blame you. It's pretty bad, dude. It's fucking atrocious. But anyway, -1's Godzilla is really my definitive Godzilla. Like the atomic breath when he shoots it and it's like an actual nuclear bomb. Like it's not just like a blue beam of death. Like it's an actual nuclear bomb.
Damn.
Like everything goes quiet and you can hear the radiation. Like it's really neat.
Damn.
And also, how is it that this movie is on such a low budget, but it has like better CGI than like every Marvel movie of this last phase?
Because Japanese people are magicians. Cut that
I,
part out.
I guess it's because of the harsh working conditions.
Uh,
Integrate child labor. I'm joking.
what?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Keep that part in.
I'll leave it then because it's funny. Um, did you see the Sonic 3 stuff by the way with like Shadow?
Yep.
I'm excited for it. I think that Sonic 2 was the second best video game to movie adaptation.
I think it is the best.
Mario movie's way better, but
That's just because you're like a really juiced up Mario fan.
yeah. And the movie is the best movie video game movie of all time. It's my favorite. It's my favorite animated movie of all time.
I don't agree with that.
I don't think most people would. I think I might be the only. Well, okay, I'm definitely not the only. I saw someone say another like. There's a YouTuber named Nathaniel Bandy, who's like a really big Nintendo guy, and he said it's his favorite movie of all time, which respectable.
Not respectful.
It kind of is coming from a. I want some eventually get guests on here. That'd be really cool. To get like other YouTubers and content creators on here. I'd like that a lot.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. It's really good. But I'm excited to see Shadow and stuff. Do you think they're gonna give him a gun? I kind of hope they do, but I don't think they will.
I want them to because I'm a Sonic fan and I play the games.
The fact that it's gonna be a PG movie, probably though. Do you think they're gonna give him a gun?
I think the only right decision they can do is to give him a gun.
I think it. I want them. I hope they give him a gun. I don't think they will.
I want him to absolutely destroy Sonic though, like in the first fight.
Oh, he should. If Knuckles fucked up Sonic when they first met, then Shadow has to. Do you think Eggman's gonna return? Do you think he died?
I think Jim Carrey's a man of his word. I think he's done.
Probably. It'd be kind of weird to have Shadow and Eggman be antagonists in like the same movie.
Yeah.
It would be kind of weird. So I think Jim Carrey's Eggman was a good villain, but he's ran his course by now.
They can't bring him back 3 times in a row.
No, surely not. Surely, I really hope not.
I don't know why I hear people saying they don't want Amy in the movie though.
We don't want who?
Amy.
Because Amy's annoying.
No, she's not.
Amy's a kind of a bad character. She's more of just like she's like Princess Peach.
She's a part of the squad. She has to be there.
I don't know. I think they're good for as they are. I think that it'd be kind of weird if they got Amy in the movie, though.
I don't think so.
I think it would be. I don't know. I don't want this movie to suffer from like an overbloating problem.
I just hope Shadow isn't the main villain.
Who do you hope is the main villain?
Either Metal Sonic or Solar.
Can you have a Metal Sonic without Eggman though?
Maybe he made it before he died.
Or maybe do you think they'll bring him back just to? Well, the thing is, I don't want them to do that because I feel like if they bring in Metal Sonic, you can't have Metal Sonic without Eggman, and it'd be a Spider-Man 3 problem if they had Eggman, Metal Sonic, Shadow, and Amy all in like the same movie. That'd be a really big overblown
I don't think
problem.
it would be.
Not to mention Sonic and the humans as they are already.
I don't think they can make a bad Sonic movie. If they stick to the game routes, I don't think they can.
It's very possible to make a bad Sonic movie.
I don't think they will though.
They need to bring in Ugly Sonic to be a character as well.
No.
he
They
was a
don't.
character in that fuck, what's that Disney movie? Is it Chip and Dale?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, but he's a character in like a Disney movie, which is pretty cool actually. What do you remember reacting to that trailer when it first came out?
Yep.
I
And I
do. I
made
remember
fun of it.
I vividly made a shitty YouTube reaction to it. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
I was like 12. I was like, or I don't even know how old I was, but I was like, what the hell?
I think the main villain of the Sonic 3 should be Metal Sonic, though.
I like that idea, but having a Metal Sonic and Shadow be in the same movie, that's like two very big powerhouses. I cease to understand how they'll deal with that.
Sonic and Shadow will turn super.
Do you think they're gonna make a Shadow becomes a good guy?
Yeah. I think he'll join the crew.
I don't know if I wanted to join the crew though.
Why?
I don't know. He works better as like his own thing, I guess. Like an anti-hero, like he does his own thing. Than
I
being
think you
like
should do. I think they should maybe. I think they should, after Sonic 3, they should make a Shadow spinoff show.
that'd be pretty cool. You hear they're
That's
making
like
a
not.
you hear they're making a Penguin show from the Batman.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll be any good?
Um, I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm
So
not gonna watch it. I don't fucking blame you. Unless something like astounding happens in it, I'm not gonna watch it. I didn't watch She-Hulk until Daredevil appeared, and then I watched every episode Daredevil was
damn.
in. I'm just honest, like because I had no interest in it. It was duty butter.
What are you doing if you're watching Sonic 3 and then you start to hear monster and you see Sonic turn into a werewolf?
S tier movie, bro.
Damn.
That needs to happen. Dude, they should do a scene where fucking they're in like an abandoned house, and then like fucking he's like on the floor grimacing, and the guy he's like, "What's wrong?" He's like, "Get away, Donut Lord." He's like, "I can't control the monster within," and he's fucking. I feel it deep within. It fucking turns into werehog.
Damn.
That needs to happen.
I think it definitely does.
If they do Warhog and then they don't put that song over it, I'm rioting. I'm blowing up the fucking studio.
Damn.
I'm gonna take a nuclear bomb and bomb this fucking studio. I will go to jail for war crimes over that and be happy.
Why?
Because they didn't fucking put Monster by fucking whatever the band's called and over Warhog.
Damn.
If they make a Ghost Rider movie, they have to do that too.
I'm so mad they haven't made one.
Or a good Ghost Rider movie.
Yeah.
I mean, they had the Nicolas Cage ones.
Those were okay. The second one was garbage. The first one was
alright.
okay.
The first one was alright. I saw this
Yeah.
fan edit like when Multiverse of Madness came out, and it was like, what if Ghost Rider was in that movie? And I think it would have looked really well if he was in that movie. But I remember when people were saying like Toby was going to be in the movie and shit. Like that would have been just. People have a really bad problem with thinking like everybody is going to be in every Marvel project ever.
Well, Marvel gave off that impression.
Okay, they kind of did. Like I remember everyone saying like Spider-Man and Daredevil were going to appear in Hawkeye. Obviously what we just talked about with that like people still like to think that Toby and Andrew are going to come back for Secret Wars. I doubt it.
I think they will, actually.
You think that you're on that spectrum? You think they'll come back for Secret Wars? If Secret Wars
ever
comes out?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like at that point the MCU is going to be in such shambles that they might just have to. They'll be like, fuck, we need to stay relevant.
Them.
And then just fucking pull the Toby and Andrew card. They'll bring back everybody. Oh, did you see the post-credit scene for the Marvels, by the way?
The X-Men thing.
Yeah,
right?
what do you... yeah, with Beast from the Fox universe coming in. Do you think that's going to tie into Deadpool 3 at all?
I think in a way it will, but I think it's also long overdue. That should have happened a long time ago.
Do you like the idea that the X-Men are going to be starting integrating into the MCU?
I'll like the idea if they execute it well. I like the idea, it's just can they do it right?
I think that something... I forgot the plot for Deadpool 3 was revealed, and I think it has something to do with the X-Men. Yeah, and I want to see what that would be. But, I think that Marvel, knowing them, won't just play a cop-out of already having existing characters. I think that... Do you think that they're going to try to do, like... in a way, try to do, like, an Illuminati situation? Like, try to make their own integrations of the characters?
I hope so.
Or do you think they're just going to... Do you think Marvel will pull a rehash just, like, use the Fox versions?
I hope they don't. Those guys are old and they're withering away.
Well, Beast look
Not
okay. Beast CGI. I don't know why, but for some fucking reason, Beast in the Marvels post-credit scene just looked like Professor Hulk.
them.
I don't know what it was about it. It just... he really just gave off Professor Hulk vibes. I think Professor Hulk was one of the dumbest fucking things the MCU could have done. I hate Professor Hulk. And the fact that we'll never have a good Hulk again because they just decided to make him fucking smart and sentient is stupid.
Damn.
Like, I miss the Hulk rage. Like, that's the whole point of Hulk's fucking character.
You want Hulk to be dumb?
Not dumb. Like, in the comics, he's not fucking stupid. Like, he has conversations in the comics, but fuck, why is he just Banner all the time now?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
It's just kind of stupid. I don't know. I think the MCU's made a lot of stupid decisions.
They've also gotten to the point where they're more bad than good.
Oh, yeah. The more bad MCU movies have been released lately than good ones. Now we're done with our little things to discuss. I want to move on to some segments. First, we can start off with the lists. There's some lists I want to go over with you. First, we have a top 5 biggest fumbles in gaming list, and then we'll do a top 5 current and top 5 of all time anime/manga. We can go ahead and start off with the lesser hyped one and do top 5 biggest fumbles in gaming. Should I go or should you go?
I think you go first.
All right. Number 5, I got Deltarune. Deltarune itself isn't a bad game, right? It was what Toby Fox dreamed about making, but I think that he made a very bad decision when he decided to make it into the Undertale universe, because I guarantee you he did that because he thought it would make the game do better. It doesn't make any fucking sense. The controls are so different than Undertale for some reason. You can't follow up with the best game of all time being Undertale and then just completely shit on it. Or not shit on it, but just make a game like that. You get us so hyped up that we're seeing these characters again and just have it not be anywhere near as good.
Well, damn. That was longer than I expected.
It's not that bad. Like, it's not that bad. The game itself, I just don't like how it's... I think it would have been better if it was its own thing and not lazily slapped onto the Undertale franchise. Number 4, I got Anthem. I think everybody remembers how cool of a concept Anthem was until it just wasn't. It was the first game I had on PC, actually, when I got my PC. My mom got me, like, when I got my PC, because it was a Christmas present back in 2018. I got, like, a Anthem as, like a code thing I could redeem, and I was like, damn, this is, like, not good.
Damn.
Number 3, I have Cyberpunk 2077. Need I say more? Like, really?
Preface, it's Cyberpunk 2077 at launch. It's a lot better now.
Yeah, okay, sure. I haven't even kept up with it nowadays. I just remember launch 2077. Like holy shit. Okay, number two, I got the Avengers game.
To come off of Endgame with Avengers hype, and then you make an Avengers game,
And have it
and
be
then
what
to
it
release
was.
that.
This is something that's kind of weird. I like how Fortnite Spider-Man swinging is better than a Marvel licensed video game Spider-Man swinging.
Damn.
And then number one's multiverses. Multiverses is shutting down, and they took everybody's money.
Damn.
We played multiverses for like a solid week, and then it fell off because they didn't add anything else to the game. All right, you go.
Okay, at number 5, I have Avengers.
All right, can't blame me there.
We already went over that atrocious game.
I haven't even finished it.
I finished the story.
Like,
It's just the story. It's just you do the same thing for hours on end.
I haven't even finished the story. There's a part where you play as Hulk and you're rampaging through like this facility, and I've stopped there.
Damn.
Okay, continue.
At number 4, I have Multiverses.
All right, you have a lot of my higher ones up on like the lower ends of the list.
I like Multiverses. It's just there are other games that disappointed me more than Multiverses Fall Off did.
All right, I can respect that.
At number 3, I have WWE 2K20.
I have not played
It's the worst wrestling game that's ever come out in existence.
Really? Is that bad?
It's that bad.
Damn.
They had to postpone the next year's game because of how bad it was. Like, it was so buggy at launch. It still is buggy to this day. They should fucking delete it from history.
Damn.
It is garbage. At number 2, I have Halo 4.
Halo 4?
It is probably one of my biggest disappointments as a Halo fan.
I can see that.
But I didn't play it when it came out. I played it like a few years ago because I'm not that old of a Halo fan.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that. I haven't played it either, but I've seen people
At,
showing it.
At number 1, I have Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay, respectable. We
That
have a lot
is
of the same stuff on our list, just really different arrangements.
I was hyped up for that game for years.
I remember seeing that fucking post in your thing, and it was something like, we got this before Cyberpunk 2077, and I was like, damn. I went through your camera roll not too long ago. I was like, bro. I was like, rip. That game was so bad.
Damn.
The story wasn't even good either. That's the thing, too.
I think it is good. It's just at launch you couldn't play the game properly.
I don't even think the story based, like the actual story, I don't even think that's good.
Well, have you seen the story?
Yeah.
I think it's good.
I don't like
I just don't like it at all.
I just don't like the game in general.
That has the worst launch in gaming history.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
It probably doesn't.
Well, worst launch?
Just the hype that it had around it made it go down a lot.
Yeah, for sure. No, it was really hyped up. I remember everyone being like so hyped about it for so long, and then
because the game was in the works for a decade, and then they just released that at launch.
Yeah, and it was dog shit. No, I agree. It was. I mean, I don't really know. It might honestly be the worst video game launch because I can't think of a game that launched that was just that bad.
Damn.
Like I mean, I'm sure there might be, but like I really can't think of anything that was like worse.
Not any that I've played.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something that exists out there, but like as far as I know of, like no, it's by far. Okay,
Yeah.
and now we'll move on to the top 5 best current anime / manga, and the top 5 best like all time anime manga.
We're going
manga.
current first.
We can if you want to. I went first last time. You can go ahead and go.
Current top 5 best. I think
for current, yes.
Number 5. Are we looking at it in terms of like what I like more or what
Just
the
like
general public likes?
Just your top 5, you personally.
Number 5, I'll put Dragon Ball Super.
Uh,
It's the anime. It's not bad,
I
but
don't know about
it's
that one.
okay. The only thing that holds the anime back is it's like really like choppy.
And it's
It's not
really
good
unfaithful.
animation.
It's really unfaithful to the manga as well.
Yeah, the manga has so much better shit than the anime.
Yeah.
Um, Number 4, I'll probably have Chainsaw Man.
I,
Really good. It's starting to pick back up a little bit actually after
it's
part
still
1.
going.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was still going. I thought it ended.
No.
Huh.
Um, and number 3, I have Jujutsu Kaisen.
All right.
It is probably I don't even know what kind of show slash series it is.
Like,
I know
it's
it's like
shonen.
fighting story type of thing,
It's
but
shonen.
I don't know.
I think it's
It's
shonen.
just really good. It's just really good. That's all I know.
Yeah.
And number 2, I have Demon Slayer.
All right.
You can't even argue. It's one of the best pieces of animation to ever come out.
Oh yeah.
I think it has like top 2 most selling manga behind One Piece, which is crazy. Like
Yeah. It's
that's
like really. It's really popular.
and number 1, I have One Piece.
All right. Well, for my current number 5, I have Boruto slash Blue Vortex, but I'm considering it
You?
in the same series. Shut the fuck up. Boruto's actual like Boruto, like plain. The manga is good. I don't know what the anime was doing. They added way too much filler to it. The actual manga for Boruto was good, and then Blue Vortex, the time skip, has been fucking peak. Like has been peak.
Um,
Boruto is now one of the coldest characters in not only like anime.
the one thing I will say about Boruto is that for a
The art,
monthly manga one thing that comes out once a month, the art is garbage.
it's not great. It's really simple. It's like they did the bare minimum. Like Boruto, they did the bare minimum. You should have you
They
seen
dropped.
Boruto at the beginning of its like the actual series of Boruto?
I've seen a few things. It
If
looks a
you go
lot
back,
better
if you go
now.
back to no, the art was so bad. Go back to like the start of actual Boruto, like Boruto itself. Go back to like the first like especially in the first volume. Holy shit, the art is so bad. It's
I don't know.
horrible. But no, and I think it's the manga itself though is really good. Then at number 4, I
You
got Goblin Slayer. Um, Goblin Slayer is really good. People don't like it because of the whole rape thing. Uh, it, I don't understand why we're drawing the line there when like rape can be a very common thing in movies and stuff, and like you think of it as story, but then for some reason people are like appalled by it in Goblin Slayer. Like it never. It's not like we even saw rape happen. Like it was all implied. But I don't. I just don't know why people don't like Goblin Slayer because of it. It's an S tier show.
I haven't watched it, so slash read it.
Number 3, I got Attack on Titan. Easily, it's got the best foreshadowing of any anime manga.
No.
Um, I don't know what the gripe is with the ending. The ending is fucking phenomenal in my opinion. Um, it's got some of the best characters. It's got really I like the world itself. Like Attack on Titan is just really fucking good. Number
Attack
2,
on
what?
Attack on Mid.
Fuck you. You would like it if you watched it.
I watched the first episode.
Are you really gonna defy an anime by its first episode though?
Yeah, because everybody said it was the best first episode to an
Yeah,
anime of
because
all time.
it literally starts with the wall crumbling and fucking mass murder.
It was not all that.
It's one of the best openings. Number 2, I got Demon Slayer. I guess I'm just gonna rehash the same reasoning you gave out. Like, it's really good. Like for obvious reasons, just really all around good manga. It's the first manga where I watched the anime and wanted more, so I read the manga or watched the anime, wanted more, read the manga. Number 1, Jujutsu Kaisen for current. Like, holy shit, it's my favorite current thing I'm reading / watching.
Uh-huh.
It's really good. All right. Now for the all time. Do you want to go ahead and go?
Sure, I'll go.
All right.
All time,
Yeah, for your all
I've
time.
got Jujutsu Kaisen at 5.
All right.
I've already went over what type of show it is, etc.
Mhm.
Number 4, I've got Dragon Ball Z,
All right.
probably the most iconic anime
Oh yeah, for
of
sure.
all.
Yeah, for sure.
It inspired like, half the most popular current
No.
mangakas.
Yeah, it deserves it.
Number 3, I've got Demon Slayer.
All right.
I've already went over that.
Yeah.
And number 2, I have Bleach. It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I like how the fan base is really tame and calm. They don't like interact with anybody. They just keep to their own.
Yeah, I never really even see Bleach fans like say much. Isn't the new season out?
It already finished.
Oh, so Bleach is done for?
No. They've still got 2 more seasons.
Oh, okay.
It has the best art style of anything I've read, period.
All right.
Number 1, I have One Piece. The greatest thing I've ever watched. The greatest thing I've ever laid my eyes upon.
I'm on like episode 60 of One Piece. I don't watch it a lot. I would like it's good, but there's so much just like filler shit. Most of the time in One Piece, I feel like I'm watching filler.
I feel like you'll just feel like that watching the anime.
Like so much, like I was literally watching the Logtown arc where Buggy literally just turns into a car and starts driving around. I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I watching?
Peak.
All right. So for my all-time list, number 5, I got Dragon Ball Z. Iconic, really good starter anime for most people. Just goated. Number 4, Demon Slayer, for all the same reasons I listed last time. Demon Slayer is just really fucking good. At number 3, I got Tokyo Revengers. It's really good. I haven't finished it. I haven't finished reading the manga or anything. But Tokyo Revengers is peak. It's really good. Number 2, Attack on Titan, for all the same reasons I've already listed. Attack on Titan is it's just cinema. And then number 1, I'm going to just say Naruto plus Naruto Shippuden. Just throw them in there.
I think original Naruto's actual cheeks.
Well, you haven't finished it, so.
I watched like 50 episodes. It didn't catch me.
It's not cheeks, but I think Shippuden's better.
I'm sure it is.
Shippuden's really good. It has a lot of good moments. Just my favorite. I've watched all of it twice. Once with me. Yeah, once was when I watched it, but then I got my granddad to start watching anime, funny enough. It's one of my greatest accomplishments to get my granddad to start watching anime. And I had to be there to watch it with him because we watched our shows together, and he doesn't know how filler episodes work, obviously. So I had to monitor, and I watched it again, and I don't regret it.
Huh.
It's just peak. Okay, which would you rather do? Would you rather do the bracket stuff I have for us, or do you want to do agree or disagree?
We can go ahead and do agree or disagree.
All right.
Get out of the way.
I can go ahead and start. Do you want to start or should I?
Start.
Henry Cavill's the best Superman. 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Agree.
Fuck you.
Are we talking about like all around?
No comics.
Like, then probably I haven't watched any of the shows.
Superman and Lois Superman is just the most peak Superman ever. He actually acts like he's supposed to.
I don't know. I think Man of Steel isn't a good Superman movie, but I like the moments it has.
Man of Steel is like a 1 out of 10 movie.
What?
Yes, Man of Steel is a 1 out of 10 movie. It's garbage. It's a contender from one of my least favorite movies. It's in my top 5 least favorite movies.
Bro, what?
Man of Steel is a garbage fucking movie, and I fucking hate it. Man of Steel is garbage.
No, it's not.
It's garbage.
Not a good Superman movie.
How are you defending this?
Because it's a good movie.
It's not. It's
a good movie.
You always on the fucking Homecoming hate wagon where you're like, it's not only, you always say it's not a good, Homecoming's not a good movie or a good Spider-Man movie. It's the same fucking thing.
It's not, because Homecoming is boring.
I would rather watch Homecoming every day for the rest of my fucking life than ever watch Man of Steel ever again.
That is outlandish.
No.
Yeah.
Nah. Hell no. Man of Steel is garbage. I think that if you're looking at a top 5 or top 10 list, Henry Cavill in Man of Steel and Batman v Superman is a top 5 or top 10 like biggest case of character assassination ever.
No.
They assassinated Superman's character.
It's just wrong.
No, they assassinated his fucking character.
It wasn't a good Superman, but
it's a horrible. They assassinated his character. Like, not only does he like fucking throw, like he is responsible. I know this is a point that Escape Pod brought up. He is responsible for a like 9/11 fucking event.
Isn't General Zod who's responsible?
He attacked, but Superman fucking carelessly like throws people through buildings and like lasers through buildings during that fight. And then he kills Zod because there was just no other possible way to stop him. He was strong enough to snap his neck and fucking leave like a shockwave afterwards. He could have just moved his head. Fucking stupid. It's because Zack Snyder had this really edgy vision, and then he fucking totally scrapped what Superman was supposed to be, and it's garbage.
It's not a bad movie. It's a bad Superman movie.
It's both. It's a bad movie, and it's an atrocious Superman movie.
That's outlandish. That's a good movie.
All right, just go ahead and give your agree or disagree.
Let's see. What do I have written down? McDonald's is the undisputed GOAT of all fast food.
3, 2, 1. Disagree.
Agree.
Disagree.
Agree.
Disagree. Chick-fil-A on top.
No, Chick-fil-A on mid.
No, I'm going to say this right now. Go to Chick-fil-A, get a chicken sandwich.
Tyler, I've eaten...
Shut the fuck up. Go to Chick-fil-A. Can you shut the fuck up?
No, let me speak. I've eaten everything off the menu.
Chick-fil-A, go. Now, I'm not even saying to do this. I'm saying that I'm making a point here. Chick-fil-A, chicken sandwich deluxe meal that has American cheese and lettuce on it. You could throw on either mayonnaise or Chick-fil-A sauce on that sandwich or whatever else you like. They don't have a bad sauce. Throw any sauce you like on there. I don't give a shit. That is the best fast food item you can get.
No, it's not.
It is.
No.
And it's undisputed.
It's not.
It is. That's the best fast food item you can get, and it's undisputed.
No, it's not.
It is. 1,000%.
No, it's not.
It 1,000% is.
It is not, Tyler.
My girlfriend made a very outlandish fast food take today. As of recording this. Babe, I love you. But she said Burger King was better than Culver's, and I almost lost my mind.
I don't think a Burger King is bad.
It's my least favorite fast food restaurant.
I think Burger King is you either get a very, very, very good location or you get the worst experience of your fucking life.
Even with a good experience, I've never not felt sick after eating Burger King.
Damn. I don't know. I like Burger King.
I don't. It's like my least favorite fast food restaurant of all time.
Least favorite for me?
Yeah, what's your least favorite?
I don't know if I have a least favorite.
Alright.
I think they're all good. By the way, I feel like you mistake me for thinking Chick-fil-A is bad. I just think it's overrated.
I don't know. The way you talk about it, sometimes you really make it seem like you don't like it.
It's because people try to make it seem like it's number one when it's not.
Because, well, those people are right.
They're not, buddy.
They are, buddy.
No.
Yes. Okay, let's move
Double
on.
with bacon and cheese
No.
with extra ketchup is better than that.
No, it's like that might be in like the top 10, maybe.
No, it's top 1.
Hell no. Anyway, moving on to the next agree or disagree. Tom Holland is the worst Spider-Man. 3, 2, 1, agree.
Agree.
Let's
1,000%.
go. It's definitively worse. He's the definitive worst.
He has 3 movies that sets up his character.
It's his origin. Yeah, so I always like to say that everyone was like, oh, we don't get an Uncle Ben origin story, but it was actually just like a 3 movie and like 3 side character appearance origin story.
He has the worst. With great power comes great responsibility.
It felt rushed. It kind of felt a little rushed.
It's the worst one of all time.
Especially because in Civil War, he kind of gave his alluded version of with great power comes great responsibility. That was kind of just like alright.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to go ahead?
Right. Yeah. Alright. Ruffles are trash.
3, 2, 1, disagree.
Agree.
Oh my god.
They're garbage.
Sour cream and cheddar Ruffles is the best chip flavor of all time.
No, it's not.
Don't at me. Don't fucking at me, buddy.
Spicy nacho Doritos is better than any chip flavor.
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
The fact you even threw spicy in there is stupid.
You just don't like spicy food. It's not my fault you're a pussy. That's your problem.
Fuck you.
Bro, you can't even eat a spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A, bro. Get off my dick.
I don't like spicy foods. I can eat it. I just don't like them.
I could just see you taking a bite and just start to fucking sweat.
I wouldn't do that. I just don't like how spicy food feels. Like, I just don't enjoy spicy foods.
Unbelievable.
Because I don't have a great spice tolerance. I'm not going to start freaking the fuck out. But, like, I just don't enjoy how it feels.
I don't understand how you can say that. It's the best flavor.
No. Okay. I'll go ahead and say this. This is going to start an argument, but I keep seeing people talk about it, so I have to address it. Yuta Okotsu is a fraud. 3, 2, 1, disagree.
Agree to a certain extent. To a certain.
Explain.
He's starting to slowly come out of the allegations, but you can't say he's not a fraud when he very, very, very barely beat Ryu, who got one-shotted by Sukuna, and then Hashima. What?
You cannot say someone's a fraud because they had a hard time beating someone that someone who's stronger than them beat.
He also sneaked an off-guard Kenjaku.
That was literally... No, okay, I'm fucking sick of this point. I'm fucking sick of this point. Toji, he literally waits out and sneaks Gojo for 3 fucking days. Everyone's like, Toji's a badass. Sukuna literally makes an entire plot to steal Megumi's body to take Mahoraga to defeat Gojo, and everyone's like, oh, Sukuna's a strategist for this. But when not only just Yuta, but the entirety of the main cast are formulating plans, and they're like, okay, yeah, Yuta, it might be the best idea to sneak him. And then when he carries out that plan that they all came up with, then he's a fraud, is fucking stupid.
Well, he's just not strong.
He is. He's the 3rd strongest.
Yeah, but when you compare him to the 1st strongest, he's like a fucking ant.
Yeah, because the 1st strongest are Gojo and Sukuna.
And also, I've never said anything about Toji not being a fraud.
So I swear you think every character is a fucking fraud.
What?
I swear you think like every character is a fucking fraud.
No, there are definitely a lot of frauds in Jujutsu Kaisen, but
I swear I've heard you say like this about Toji. I've heard you say about Geto, Itadori. Yuta now, apparently.
Because Itadori's not strong.
In the grand scheme of things, he's not.
He's not. Is he my favorite character in the show? Yes.
He's your favorite character?
Yes. He's the coolest character in the show, and you can't
The way
say
you're
anything.
writing Sukuna, I thought Sukuna would be your favorite.
It's because he's my second favorite.
I don't know. There's no way people can say Yuta's a fraud. I could maybe see it when he wasn't, when he just appeared to be missing. But there's literally zero reason that he should be a fraud. I think the JJK community is just so quick to call people frauds, it's stupid.
I think saying he beats Kashimo is wild.
He does.
He doesn't. He doesn't last any longer than he did against Sukuna.
It depends. Because Yuta never goes all out.
That doesn't matter.
It kind of does, because we never seen Yuta fully go all out. Maybe he was going all out in Zero, but seeing him reemerge, he never goes all out because he never wants to show somebody everything he can do. So he limits.
He opened domain expansion against Ryu, and I forgot the other person's name.
Is he just not allowed to open domain expansion?
He is, but he was going. If he wasn't going all out, he was going at least 70 to 80%.
He never goes all out. He makes that a point. And also, he was not the only one. He was just matching what they were doing because they unleashed their domain expansions.
Exactly, but that doesn't change the fact.
And also, Rika's one of the strongest cursed spirits.
That doesn't matter.
It kind of does. I'm not saying he's gonna do in the grand scheme of things do any better than Kashimo did because he probably won't. But he beats Kashimo.
He doesn't.
Kashimo is kind of a fraud, if anything.
No, he's not.
He kind of is. He kind of shows up. How? He's so hyped up to be like, oh, I could beat Sukuna's ass. I could beat Sukuna's ass. And then his final form, everyone hyped up this final form, how he's going to make him the strongest character. And it lasted him one chapter, and he was fucking done for.
Oh, so was Gojo a fraud? He said he'd win. Nah, I'd win. What?
Well, okay, in Gojo's defense, though, he was winning. Until he just wasn't, so for some reason.
He was winning because Sukuna was saying how to bypass this fucking technique, which is just a fucking cheat code.
Yeah, but that's ingrained into Gojo's character, whereas anything Sukuna has now is not. Maharaga is not.
If Kashimo used his curse technique against Yuta, he's high diffing him.
Hell no.
Hell yes.
If Yuta's going all out, showing if Yuta drops his fucking thing and is like, all right, time to go all out, and uses everything he has.
Thing, though,
and also, Yuta can copy curse techniques, so that's also something he could do.
But here's the thing, though. You can't say he'll beat him when you haven't seen him go all out. Kashimo realistically has more feats than him.
He may have more feats, but we just don't know the realm of possibilities because we haven't seen him go all out.
So you can't really say he beats him if you don't know what he did.
But you can't say that Kashimo would beat going all out Yuta when we also don't know.
Kashimo could beat a Yuta that we know what he does right now.
Maybe. It'd still be a high def fight. But then Yuta goes all out and he probably would.
If you're looking at it in terms of a power scaling aspect, Kashimo is beating him. But if you're looking at it in terms of story and plot, Yuta's going to be stronger at the end of the series without question.
I think he's stronger than him right now, but whatever.
Well, you're also just a writer. I know I am one too, but you were heavily meat writing him the other day.
Oh my god. Anyway, go on. What's yours? Next one?
Well, I couldn't think of 5 or 6 or whatever, so I was only able to come up with 3, so my bad. I still got one more.
Oh, go ahead then.
Dr. Pepper is the best drink, period.
3, 2, 1, disagree.
Agree. I don't see where the confusion lies upon here.
Sweet tea.
What?
A good old glass of sweet tea. He left.
Or what?
I said a good old glass of sweet tea.
That's some fucking country shit.
It is. I grew up in the South. Well,
Doc-
okay, I won't
best
say I grew up in the South because I
the
was.
best fucking. It's just the best drink.
It's not even the best soda.
It, I have my mouth all the way open and my eyes are like they're coming out of my face.
No, it's not even the best soda, dude.
If you say fucking Coca-Cola, I'm killing you.
Original Coca-Cola is better. Cherry Coca-Cola is
Hell
probably better.
fucking no.
You can take Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, and Diet Coke over it as well.
No, the fuck you
You can
can't.
take a glass of McDonald's Sprite before you take a Dr.
No,
Pepper.
you can't. McDonald's Dr. Pepper is better than McDonald's Sprite. Don't at me. Try
No,
it.
hell
McDonald's.
no.
Try it. You
No.
can't. You can't knock it until you try it.
I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying.
Try McDonald's Dr. Pepper. I'm telling you.
Keep it in mind, I guess. Okay, so
It,
we'll continue with mine. Oppenheimer was the best movie of the year. 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
disagree.
Okay, I think we disagree, but for different reasons.
Exactly. Across the Spider-Verse is the best movie of the year.
I don't. Maybe just Creed 3, but okay.
That's
Okay. What? Okay, King Kong is the best kaiju. 3, 2, 1. Disagree.
disagree. What the fuck?
That's a dumbass take. That's a stupid take.
Who the fuck said that?
I have no fucking clue. I just saw it. Some random
I
guy.
can name you 10 different monsters that are or kaijus that are better than
Right?
him.
It's not close. Mothra. Godzilla for starters. You could say any of the Godzillas besides like Shin and like the 2000s.
Anybody and any of the monsters except for the filler ones that appeared in the last 20 seconds are better than him.
I could have Mothra above him, King Ghidorah above him, like damn near every iteration except for like 2 Godzillas.
Rodan's above him.
Rodan, yeah.
Dodon's above him. Godzilla.
I'd even take like Mecha Godzilla. Well, okay. Actually, I don't know. Mecha Godzilla is not really technically a kaiju, but whatever.
Well, he's modeled after one, so I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I guess people consider like Mecha Ghidorah kaijus, so we'll include it, I guess.
I don't know. I'm taking every fucking like main Godzilla kaiju.
Yeah, I think
Kong.
I think every single main Godzilla except for like Shin Godzilla, I'm taking over King Kong.
Every old Godzilla kaiju.
Oh yeah, I'm taking every Godzilla except for Shin and like maybe like that really random one in the early 2000s.
Taking every Godzilla except for Shin and -1.
What?
I'm taking every Godzilla.
There's no way you just uttered the sentence that you're taking King Kong over -1 Godzilla to me.
I am.
There's no way you just uttered that sentence to me.
He's better.
There's no way you just uttered that sentence to me. There's no fucking way. Now we're back at
You cannot say somebody with 15 minutes of screen time is better than Kong.
I can when he's so badass.
That doesn't like me. I'm talking about like character.
Okay, in terms of character-wise, yes. But in terms
Kong
of
is cooler than him as well.
Hell no.
When he is fucking jumping at Godzilla with the fucking battle axe, and
That's
he fucking
cooler than especially I don't take that sequence over the him destroying the city and -1.
What?
I don't take that sequence over Godzilla destroying the city during that whole sequence in -1. That first time he uses the atomic breath in -1 is the best atomic breath we've seen, and is probably one of the best scenes in the movie. I think that I don't know. It's just no. -1 is my definitive. The -1 is my definitive Godzilla.
It's not mine.
Well, I know because you're a MonsterVerse guy, but I was a MonsterVerse guy until I saw -1.
I think. I don't know.
It's
MonsterVerse. MonsterVerse in general is just so much better than -1.
Well, in terms of monsters, maybe because I mean we don't really know what lies in the MonsterVerse universe. I mean, I hope it gets fleshed out.
I think they need to do more spinoffs instead of just like every 3 years making a Godzilla movie.
Because if they flesh out the -1 universe, that could be the best Godzilla universe.
That depends. I disagree.
But I think the MonsterVerse definitely has the best iterations of all characters, except for Godzilla. I think it has the best King Kong. I think it has the best Mechagodzilla. I think it has the best Radon. I think it has the best Mothra. I think it has the best Ghidorah. I don't know if I've already said that already.
You have.
I think it has the best iterations of every character except for Godzilla.
So what do you think is the best iteration of Godzilla?
-1.
Stop.
-1's my definitive pick.
Nuh-uh.
What the fuck you mean, nah?
I mean, it might be yours, but I think you're probably a part of a very small category of people that think
maybe.
that.
You should have heard me in that theater with my girlfriend. I was geeking the fuck out.
Damn.
It was badass. I think that is the best Godzilla movie. I think it's the best movie the entirety of the Godzilla franchise has to offer.
No.
In terms of everything, because you can say King of the Monsters all you want to, but if I'm recommending a movie to someone who's not a Godzilla fan and is not just watching, going in to see a movie, you can't tell me recommend the 75% of the human stuff in King of the Monsters, as the human stuff in Zero, what the fuck am I talking about? -1 is just peak. The main character being a disgrace and being a fled kamikaze pilot to being how he gets up at the end of the movie and his character arcs throughout that movie, peak.
I don't know about peak.
Peak. It's cinema.
It is cinema, but I wouldn't say peak.
Oh, I forgot to put this. forgot to adjust my top 50 movies of all time. I have to go and adjust my top 50 movies of all time and put that in there.
When you start getting into the topic of peak fiction, Godzilla's not in that category.
The entirety of Godzilla?
The entirety of Godzilla, he's not in that category.
I think that movie's peak, though. It's cinema.
He's not that guy.
Maybe not just Godzilla, but the characters, the human characters carry that movie. Because Godzilla is maybe 15% of the movie in -1. And you get left alone with the human characters. They're so good. This is the first time I've actually felt for any human character. Any characters. You don't dislike a single character. It's a peak movie. I'm honestly considering upping it up to a 10 out of 10 movie.
Stop.
I probably won't, because then it puts it in my top 5 movies of all time and makes it a contender for my favorite movie of the year and stuff, which I don't think it is. But it's definitely a 9 out of 10 all around movie.
7, 8.
Oh my god. Okay, the last one I have written down is DC Comics are better than Marvel Comics. 3.
Okay.
Alright, you got your answer?
Yeah.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, agree.
Disagree.
I don't know, I think DC has a lot better stuff.
Well, I'm a Marvel guy.
Well, I'm both. I don't really have a preference anymore. But when I was a little kid, I literally had DC Comics storylines. Because, again, I was a big Dick Grayson person. I still am. He's my favorite fictional character of all time. And I had a lot of the comics to rely on. I still do, because for some reason most cinema just choose to ignore Dick Grayson's character.
Maybe he's not a good character.
And I'm not going to deny it. It's a hard choice for me, because look at my my shelf. I have an entire just big ass stack of Daredevil comics. I'm not going to say here and pretend Marvel does not have good stuff. It's a matchup. You can go either way. I'm not even mad at you for saying Marvel, because I could be swayed either way. But I think that especially nowadays, Marvel's really focused on just making everything an event, wherein they don't really focus on the little stuff anymore, whereas they did before. And so I don't know.
DC's kind of become I don't want to say it's become like an underground type of thing.
It kind of has. I can see what you mean by that. I don't know. I
And
just.
you can thank Batman versus Superman for that. I honestly think if Batman versus Superman never came out, the DC would be more popular than it is right now.
It would be thriving.
Because if Batman versus Superman never happened, then fucking Justice League movie would have never happened. Snyder Cut would have never happened.
You don't like the Snyder Cut?
No,
Why? What?
it's not good Justice League. That's like
It's a
bottom
good
tier
movie.
Justice League.
It's a good movie though.
No, you can't say that and then say Man of Steel is a bad movie.
Man, I can.
No, you
Henry
can't.
Cavill's at least better in the Snyder Cut.
The only good scene in the Snyder Cut is when the Flash reverses time.
That's
That's
the
the
best scene. That's
only
probably the
good
best
scene
scene.
in that movie.
I'm not. No. Uh.
Yeah, huh?
No.
Yeah, huh? And then when Superman comes in with the black suit, those are the only two good moments in the movie.
I think that was kind of weird, but whatever. Okay, so we're moving on to the final segment of today's video, and I have two brackets for us. One is going to be a video game bracket, and it's like a tournament style thing where they keep knocking each other out until one remains. So we have that one, and then we have a manga moments bracket. We'll start with the manga moments one. Okay, so up first, we have the panels going up against each other first. Is the Kagurabachi I Wake Up Every Morning with Fresh Hatred panel, or the Itadori I'm You panel? Which are you taking? I'm picking
So
I'm You.
I'm picking Kagura. No.
Bro, no, don't stop. Bro, this shit
When
has
he
ruined
says, look,
Kagurabachi for me. Like, people like you
when
have
he
ruined
says,
Kagurabachi for me.
no, when he says that, it's cold. It is cold, but when you compare it to I'm You, and like the parallel between Yuji and Mahito, it's not even debatable.
Thank God. Okay, thank God. Alright, so Itadori's I'm You panel moves up around. Alright.
Yeah. I think Jujutsu Kaisen's art style is carried by the fan colorings.
I don't know about carried. It definitely is like way better with them. But I think that art is Jujutsu Kaisen's art is the best art of any show. Or of
I
any
heavily
manga.
I think Bleach stomps.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, huh?
Nuh-uh.
Yes. Yeah, huh?
Nuh-uh.
Jujutsu Kaisen is just really messy. You don't even know what's going on half the time.
Okay, next up we have Aaron Yeager's Freedom panel versus the Honored One panel. I'll send you both of them.
And I know what I'm picking.
I'm gonna pick the Honored One.
That's what I'm picking.
Okay, well we got two Jujutsu Kaisen ones. Even though the Freedom one is really good, and I almost want to pick Freedom, I'm just gonna pick the Honored One.
The Honor one is so much better.
Maybe art.
Without
I don't know.
question.
Okay, next up we have. This is gonna be a tough one for you. It might be. I don't know. We have Joy Boy Has Returned versus Save the Soul Society panel. I'm going Save the Soul Society.
I'm gonna go Joy Boy Has Returned.
Really?
When you look at what was leading up to that moment, the amount of foreshadowing that led up to that moment, and that reveal was, I wasn't even a fan of One Piece at the time. I haven't watched anime at the time, but that reveal was so fucking insane.
I'm not
I
doubting
just
it's
don't.
good, but I'm going Save the Soul Society.
I think the art style is better in Bleach without question, but the moment is what I'm talking about.
Okay, well what we'll do is we'll go and ask Siri to pick a random number. If it's an even number, we're going Actually no, if it's an even number, we're going Ichigo. If it's a odd number, we're going Luffy because Luffy's odd.
Damn.
Pick a random number.
Oh,
The
me?
answer is 72.
Okay, I guess we're going Ichigo Save the Soul Society.
Oh, that annoys me.
All right, next up we have. Hold on, give me a second. We have the "You Look Positively Awful" from Demon Slayer or "Pain Over the Village" in Naruto. I'm going "Pain Over the Village." Just look at the art. Look how much detail went into drawing the entirety of the village.
I'm going Demon Slayer without question.
No, look, it's a it's a cool moment. It shows Tanjiro coming back, but Pain looming over the entire village and how much effort Kishimoto went into to drawing the entirety of that village. It's undefeated. It's one of the best manga panels of all time.
Yeah.
No, you can't deny
Yes.
that. For someone who always complains about everything looking the same, that is such a well detailed panel.
There are better panels in Naruto.
I don't doubt that. I'm not saying I disagree with that.
I've seen panels that are better than that.
I'm saying it's the best. I'm saying it's one of the best.
For me, it's not better than Tanjiro.
Okay, well, for the sake of moving on, we won't ask Siri. We'll just add in Positively Awful, and we'll just throw it in there just to appease.
Yeah.
Never make that yeah noise again.
Why?
It was, I don't know. Okay, well, now we have the I'm You panel versus the Honored One panel. I'm going I'm You.
I'm going I'm You.
Alright, we agree. I think the I'm You panel is also one of the best manga panels of all time.
I don't think it's one of the best.
I think it's one of the best. And now that's in contender to win.
As in terms of like artwork or story?
Both. Like in just panel.
I think in the first chapter of Kagurabachi it has a better panel.
Okay. Well, now we're going up against Ichigo Save the Soul Society or You Look Positively Awful. I'm going Save the Soul Society. I really like it.
I'm going You Look Positively Awful.
Really? What's up with for a Bleach fan and being one of the most notorious panels of all time, you're really low on Save the Soul Society.
It's because when you look up to what's leading up to that moment.
I'm actually genuinely kind of surprised here.
Why's that?
Because I don't know. I thought for being a Bleach fan and this one being like one of the most talked about panels of all time, you'd be like higher.
Art wise, it looks better, but I'm like story wise, Tanjiro's better.
All right, and for the final round to win the bracket, we have Itadori I'm You versus You Look Positively Awful.
You Look Positively Awful, without question.
I'm You.
Absolutely not.
The parallel that's been building up to I'm You between Mahito and Itadori, S tier. It's better than just Tanjiro surviving Muzan's attack.
No, it's the parallel between Tanjiro and Yoriichi and how Tanjiro was looked at as really weak, and then he became the strongest characters in the verse besides Yoriichi and Muzan. And he just gets up like that, bloodshot eye. He's like heavily damaged, last one standing. And it's just so much better.
Nuh-uh. Itadori I'm You is just that parallel where Mahito was giving his explanation when Itadori was like, why are you just killing people? Up until that point where Mahito realized that Itadori was about to kill him and accept it when he says, I'm you. And then the sequence after that where he starts running, like, oh my god. It's so much better.
I want to say they're close for me. But I like Demon Slayer more, and I like that moment more.
Okay, well, we're going to resort to Siri. If it's even, we give it to Tanjiro. If it's odd, we're giving it to Itadori. Give me a random number.
The answer is 41.
Okay, I guess it goes to Itadori. Alright. So Itadori I'm You wins the bracket. I'm fine with that, honestly.
I'm not.
I can tell.
Yeah.
It's in my top 5 manga panels.
Not even close with mine.
It's in my top 5. Alright, and the next bracket I want to do is the video game bracket. This one's I think it's gonna be shorter. Well, I don't know. Will it be shorter? I'm not sure. It might be the same.
Well, I feel like the opinions are going to be really different because you're not really. I don't want to say you're not really a gamer because you are technically.
Don't say that.
You're not like.
Don't say that
what?
Don't say that until you see the list of what we got on the bracket. So first up in contender, we have Halo 3 versus Black Ops 2. I'm going Black Ops 2.
I'm going Halo 3, no question.
Black Ops 2 is so much. It's okay. I'm not gonna say it's so much better because in my top 5 games, it literally goes Halo 3 at number 5 and then Black Ops 2 at number 4. They're so close, but I just narrowly give it to Black Ops 2.
I think Halo 3 wipes.
Wipes?
Black Ops 3 has nothing.
Not Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2.
I mean 2.
Oh, I was about to say what?
It has nothing.
No. That's absurd.
What is better in Black Ops 2 than Halo 3?
You also gotta think about the time period. Just that game.
I'm thinking. Nobody said Black Ops 2 is better than Halo 3.
Okay. I'll give it to you just because I don't feel like arguing this.
Black Ops 2 has no story. It's just a one-directional game. Nothing happens in it except you fight zombies, which is like the only fucking good part of the game. Halo 3, you have the story. Oh my god, the fucking gameplay. Just everything about that game is... You can't even compare the two.
You might have sold me.
I fucking better have.
I'm going... Yeah, you might have sold me.
Black Ops 2 is nothing. I'm picking Halo 3 over any Call of Duty game.
I'm not going to go as far as to say Black Ops 2 is nothing, but I think it's better. I'm going with Halo 3 now.
Nobody plays Black Ops 2 except for when they want to play zombies. Nobody.
All right, yeah, I'm going to go Halo 3 now. You kind of sold me on that one. Okay, so next up we got Among Us or Fall Guys? Among Us.
Among Us.
Okay, yeah.
Fall Guys fell off in a day.
Next up, we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe versus Phasmophobia. Mario Kart.
I'm gonna say Mario Kart, even though I haven't played it, because I just don't like Phasmophobia.
Why?
I don't. It's not really a fun game to me. It's not my type of game.
I mean, we have fun. I only enjoy it because we have fun when we play it.
I think I deleted the game actually.
I don't think I deleted it, but I enjoy it just because of our moments when we play it. It's funny, but besides that,
it kind of got boring. No, it did get boring.
It kind of did, yeah, it kind of did. All right, next up we have Grand Theft Auto 5 or Fortnite. I'm going Fortnite.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Fortnite.
Without question, Grand Theft Auto 5.
What?
Without question, GTA 5. A decade. And I think it's still the highest grossing game of all time, if I'm not mistaken.
It might be, I don't know. But you gotta think about, of all time, Prime Fortnite was so elite. And
I'm thinking,
what other game is constantly adding? Now, is the stuff that they always add, is it always a hit? No. But what game is always constantly just adding stuff? And whereas GTA 5, apart from the small updates, has been mainly left to rot.
They get GTA 5 gets patches like every year.
Haven't we had GTA 5 since like the PS3 or PS2?
PS3. No, PS4. No, PS3. End of PS3.
Yeah, like, bro.
And the story... okay. You have Fortnite, but you have no friends. You're not playing Fortnite at all.
What?
Unless you're playing Save the World, which I play Save the World, but...
I'll play solos. I'll play some solos. Especially during the...
You'll play one game of solos, get bored, and then get off.
Okay, are you getting on GTA Online without your friends?
Yes.
Why? There's nothing to do online.
It's not even online. The story, it's so fucking good.
I'm not denying this from it. I'm just saying that...
So, are you saying Fortnite is better than any GTA game?
I'm not... Okay, game-wise, no. I'm saying that just think about the timeline of Fortnite just like especially think about Prime Fortnite and then every other good season after that. Like chapter 1 of Fortnite, besides like besides season like 9 and 10, that's like peak. Like think about how much
It's
fun we
not
were having.
peak.
Just think about how much fun everyone was having back then.
It's not peak.
It's
I'm telling you, Fortnite is 70% god awful and 30% good.
I don't know about
Not
70%
amazing,
god
good.
awful.
It's god awful most of the
So
time,
you
and you
saying
cannot.
OG Fortnite back then is not amazing?
I'm saying Chapter 3 is better than Chapter 1.
I don't even know how to respond to that, other than to just let Siri decide. If it's an even number, it's GTA. If it's an odd number, it's Fortnite. Pick a random number.
The answer is 49.
I guess we're going Fortnite.
That's just not true at all.
Alright, next up we got Halo 3 or Among Us. I'm going Halo 3.
What?
I said next up we got Halo 3 or Among Us. I'm going Halo 3.
Fucking, like, would you rather is this?
Well, it's a tournament bracket. So when Halo 3 got bumped up and Among Us got bumped up, now they're in competition.
There's no competition.
It's not competition, but it's a tournament bracket. So when 2 rounds end,
the fact that Fortnite has scraped its way into being the final fucking debate is
it's not the
mind-boggling to
final
me.
debate. It's not the final debate now.
Well, it's gonna be Halo and then Fortnite.
Nuh-uh. Because
What do you mean?
because you'll see. Just now we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or Fortnite. Mario Kart.
Fortnite.
Actually, you know what? Let me think about this for a minute. I think in Mario Kart 8 is suffering from a problem of just being left alone and not touched, and we need a Mario Kart 9 already. But
all of Fortnite, Mario. Don't at me.
well, I'm not even acknowledging that. But I'll choose Fortnite, and then when this isn't going to be a debate between Fortnite and Halo 3, is it? Halo, okay. And
GTA should have won that with fucking ease.
Well, I don't know. It's close, but I don't know. I just think I think I enjoy Prime Fortnite, like back then, Prime Fortnite more than I ever enjoyed GTA 5.
I feel like you're not really like a campaign kind of guy. I think you're
Not
more
really.
like an online.
I mean, I'm not
guy.
like. I mean, don't get me wrong. Most of my favorite games are story games, like I mean, obviously Undertale, Mario Kart, or not Mario Kart, Mario Galaxy, Halo 3, even though it has a campaign. Like I am a story campaign kind of guy, but I typically like, especially like right now, I play like. I don't know. I just feel like Prime Fortnite. I enjoyed it more than I ever enjoyed GTA. I literally only enjoy GTA during some of the story when I don't get bored of it. Like after, it's a good story, but I'll get bored of it after a while. Or when other than that, I only play it when me, you, and Callum get on, and that's like rarity at this point.
You should have won that.
Take it up with Siri, I guess. All right. Well, that was the end of episode 2 of Deep Rooted Podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Flawed.
What's up?
Some of the takes in there were flawed. Like, really.
I don't think we had as much, like, debates or debatable hot takes because we didn't do a who can break. You might want to write down some more hot takes so we have them on the go next time.
I feel like this one's kind of just like a filler one in between to get to the next one.
Yeah. Do you want to do who can break next time?
Sure.
All right. Well, then we're gonna probably be hated again, surely after this episode. I'm sure we're gonna be hated even more because I'm still gonna post clips of it. I only put as of recording this, I have only posted one clip, and that was Matthew's Spider-Man ranking. So I'm sure we're gonna get more flack in between that, especially me when I post mine because I've been informed that a lot of my takes are hot takes.
Most of them.
So we'll see what happens, I guess. But anyway, See y'all later, and peace.